Hey guys, Dracor here with another video review on Marvel Legends. This is a pseudo Age of Apocalypse Marvel Legends review. Today I am reviewing Marvel's Blink from the X-Men Caliban wave. Now the Caliban wave was like the second or third regular X-Men wave. I'm not 100% certain on which it was, but it consisted of Gambit that came with no piece. I mean, Gambit's cool enough to stick out there on his own without a piece. Beast, Weapon X, Forge, the figure we're looking at, Blink, who is an Age of Apocalypse character, Jubilee, and Skullbuster, who is one of the minions of Lady Deathstrike. So let's take a look at the really cool Blink art on both sides. It's the exact same art pretty much all the way around. And we get a nice larger image of that, her using her little crystal daggers that she opens portals with. And let's read her bio. Clarice Ferguson uses her mutant ability of teleportation to disappear and reappear in the blink of an eye. Hence her name, Blink. And inside we have a Caliban leg, the figure itself, her portal daggers that open up pink portals like this one that she's actually standing in, that allows her to teleport between multiple locations. So give me a minute, I'm going to pause and open her up and get her out here to see just how cool she is and review her. So give me 1 second, we'll get her out of the package and check her out. Okay, here's Blink out of the packaging. Let me move her up a little bit closer because my lighting is not the best right now. Yeah, kind of there. I did pick her up at TC's Rockets. I picked her up 3 years ago. But they do still have some of her figure, I don't think in package, but they do have a couple in the loose figures that you can get. And she's not actually that expensive. For as much as an important character as she is in the Age of Apocalypse, she's not even that expensive. I think out of package with all the accessories except maybe the Caliban leg, it's like 20 bucks, 18, 20 bucks, somewhere in that range. Not bad at all. Yeah, like I said, I did pick her up at TC's Rockets. As I've said every video, they're at 5155 Waring Road here in San Diego, California, 92116. And if you can't get out here to actually go in there and check it out yourself, you can always go to their website at https://www.tcsrockets.com. And yeah, they got some really good Marvel Legends, and that's why I keep bringing them up, because they are my all-time favorite, like, comic, hobby, action figure shop. They got a lot of good stuff, and just really good people there, too. So anyway, so here she is. So back in this wave, they decided to, I'm assuming she was put out there to test the waters of whether we would like an Age of Apocalypse line. And I know, personally, I was super excited, but I was a bit upset that there wasn't more figures, and it took them a while to actually then put the rest of the figures out. But we did get her, and she's actually a great addition to any collection. Now, what she comes with is she comes with the Caliban leg Build-A-Figure piece. Now, normally I wouldn't show this, but I'm like, it's one of the things she came with. I have a couple of other pieces. I do not have a whole Caliban. Because not all the figures really interested me. I didn't really want the Lady Deathstrike minion, but now I kind of wish I'd picked him up. I don't know. Hindsight 2020 and all that. Then you have her actual little portal made of this like pearlescent pink plastic, and it's actually got little areas where if I had like a nail or something on this wall, you could just hook it and make it look like there was a portal appearing out of the wall. Or you can put it down at her feet like I had it and have her standing out of there. And then each of these little plastic dagger things are actually little spikes that she throws in order to open the portal. Like wherever she throws them, a portal will open up. And these are actually made out of a really flexible, rubbery plastic. Also in that pearlescent pink that the bigger portal circle is. And they're both pretty much identical, but I'll go ahead and show you the other one too. Because I gotta get them out of her hand to show her off. But yeah, same rubbery, pearlescent pink plastic. Say that 3 times fast. And then here she is herself. Now, a couple things to note about her face. Mine is either missing a paint app or I'm pretty sure it's missing the paint app because you can see this eye has the makeup at the top of the eye and the bottom of the eye. Like at the top bit and at the bottom. This one only has the top bit of the tattoo slash makeup, whatever it is. Oh, it's not really showing very well, but it's just showing the top bit. There's no bottom bit. Even though on the image that is shown on the actual action figure, there is indeed supposed to be a bottom bit on that side too. And in every comic appearance, she has both those. And then she has the little tattoo in the middle, which is actually kind of cool. And I don't know what's going on with my lighting, but please bear with me. I will try and make sure it's better next time. So then she has her classic green gown outfit with the green, I guess, armbands, because they're not really gloves. They don't cover her hands. Arm socks. Now, the whole arm, as far as I can tell, is actually made of the green plastic, and then it's painted over with this pinkish purple color of her skin tone. As you can see, there's a little bit of overpaint right there where some of the pink got onto the green, which is fine. This could be the battle damage version of her. She ripped her arm sock. And then a green bodysuit with a green skirt and a dark, same color, like dark reddish purple as her hair. You have the spike collar, Age of Apocalypse staple, as we've determined already, and a spiked belt to go with that, along with a green skirt piece. And now this is where some of the contention comes in for this particular figure. They decided to mold it in this windswept to her left, my right, just look on the front and back. So if you're posing her, you have to keep that in mind. Even though it's like a soft rubbery plastic, they molded that in there. And so now if you want to pose her in a way that makes it look like she's moving, you gotta keep that in mind to make it look somewhat realistic, which is kind of upsetting. It's like I just wish they would have just did the straight skirt piece. And then she has these little cute green pixie boots with the little green cuff that has some movement, so you can like shorten them or lengthen them. I think it's supposed to be at the top, but yeah, they do. They're not glued. They do have movement. Skirt piece also has movement. You could literally just twist the whole thing around. And actually, well, no, I think that's definitely supposed to be the back. I was going to say that could be a way where you could get the skirt piece going the other direction, but there's an obvious difference between the two. And then, yeah, so there's it's literally just like a swimsuit underneath that. For her head rotation, you do get a full 360, full movement 360. You don't really get any up movement, but you get quite a bit of down movement. You can look down, look disappointed in Sabretooth for killing those guys in the first issue. See Age of Apocalypse X-Men Alpha for details. Her collar piece is also a separate piece that can be moved. And then she does have the actual pointed elf ears that they gave her. And so She also has 360 movement in her arms all the way around, easily, no issues there. She can do more than a full T-pose. She can kind of do a Y pose if she really wants, which helps for those, like, I'm jumping through a portal type things, images that you might want to get. She has a single jointed elbow that goes well over 90 degrees, so that's good posability. And she also has a swivel at the elbow. She has a swivel at the wrist, full 360 at the wrist, and then she also has the joint at the wrist where she can move her hand in that much or back this much. So a lot of good motion there. In fact, this figure has some of the best movement of any of the figures I've reviewed so far. So she does not have a waist swivel, but she does have an upper torso articulation. She can move her back that far, forward that far, and then she can kind of do side to side, and she has twist at the upper torso, and she can just do full 360 if you really wanted to. So that's good. Leg movement, we're going to move the skirt out of the way a little bit. She can move her leg forward that far. Back, you have to twist it out a little bit, and it can still only go about that far back. Again, anatomy getting in the way. She cannot do the full splits. I thought she could, but she can't. She can kind of get a split going, but not, yeah, again, the hips stop it from actually being able to do the full splits. She has an upper thigh rotation that works great, full 360. Double jointed knees. Now, so the bottom joint's easy. The top joint on this one is kind of sticking on mine. Oh, there it goes. So top joint, bottom joint, well over 90 degrees of articulation in the knees. Then she does have an ankle that can move back that far, forward that far, and then she has the ankle pivot, regular good old ankle pivot. She does not have any type of boot cut, so no twist like at the boot or up here at the up here in this part of the leg. The only real twist she has is at the upper thigh. But yeah, overall, I mean, considering like this being an earlier one, this actually has really good articulation, and like I said, some would say even better articulation than a lot of the stuff in the Age of Apocalypse waves that I've been looking at so far. So as a fan of this character in both the Age of Apocalypse, and she also showed up in Exiles with her mentor, who is actually Sabretooth from the Age of Apocalypse, I am glad to have this figure. I think she is really well done. Everything about her is great. The only thing is, like, the two gripes, for me personally, is the missing face paint that should have been there, and then the pre-molded skirt piece making it look like it's always blowing that way, which it honestly should not have been pre-molded like that. But overall, the articulation's great, the actual sculpt is great, the character likeness is spot on, and it's just, the accessories are perfect for it. It's overall a great figure. So even though this is not technically a Age of Apocalypse figure, I mean, it is because it's an Age of Apocalypse character, but it's prior to the two waves. I'm including her in this review series, and she is actually going to be currently my highest rated figure at minus 1 point for the minor gripes of the skirt and the face paint, but she is a 9 out of 10 for me. She is a very well done figure of a really likable character. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if there's any figures that you might want to see me review later. I have quite a few Marvel Legends, quite a few Power Rangers. Not so many of the Star Wars Black Series, but I got a couple. But yeah, and let me know. And also, feel free to check out TC's Rockets. Again, I will link in the description their website and also put their address so that you can go check them out because they have some awesome stuff. And until next time, I will see you later and have a great day. Thank you.